How to mix back to the root container potting mix or soil. Welcome to Gardeningvava. My name is Florence Straka. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel and share any tips you have when it comes to your soil. So I use different type of soils, and this is a new soil, the back to the root soil that I want to try out for this season gardening, growing my vegetables and herbs. So I found this. It's actually very heavy, and I just cut the bag out. Cut the bag and then just pour the content in a wheelbarrow. That's what I normally mix my soils in. Actually, this soil, it's very dense, has a lot of weight to it, and so if you pick up one bag, your back you can see that your back is like, I don't know why it's so heavy, but all the soils that I use, this is the only one that I can found to be very heavy, really heavy compared to the Miracle Grow organic soil, which is the in-ground soil only. That can be a little heavy, but this one is really heavy, which is the back to the roots natural organic soil. So these, I just dump all the contents. I have 2 bags that I want to try it out. So here I am just going to add those the soil supplement that I use for all my soil. So I just mix it up a little bit. Then this is the organic Gardentone, which is really good to mix with your soil, even though the gardening soil already have some nutrients in it. I always mix this Gardentone with my soil, just like I do here. You just take a little bit, spread it onto the soil before you mix it. It does have instructions on how to use it for how much soil. I'm using a lot here, a little bit, because of how dense and the soil is, and I wanted to really incorporate everything into the soil really well. That's why I added a little bit more than I normally do for my soil. So here, once you add it, you just mix everything together. Like I said, this back to the root container soil is very dense, and it took me manpower really to even mix it because of the weight. I don't know, it's so wet and heavy. It has a lot of like a mulch, but when you look on the bag, it says it has a pit moss, something like that to it. So once you finish mixing, you just add it to your containers, the containers that you're going to use to plant your vegetables and herbs in. And that's what you see here. So I'm trying to add this to 4 containers. I think these were like 6, 7 to or 12-inch containers that I have. That's what I'm using these in. So you just add it to your containers, and I try to spread it even in them and see how much I can have in those containers. So that's what I'm doing here. Like I said, if you are new to the channel Gardeningvava, subscribe to Gardeningvava. This channel is all about gardening and cooking. So we cook what we grow. So whatever you grow is show you how to cook them and how to transform just your meals, from your garden. And this is all organically grown. And I love to do this because it's your own vegetables, it's your own fruit, it's your own herbs. You know exactly what is in your soil. you know exactly what you put in the soil, you know exactly what type of soil you are using for your vegetables. So I like to grow my own stuff and then use them. For some years, I have not bought tomatoes or peppers because I do have so much of them. Freeze them, dry them, whichever way. And I do have a lot of videos on these, how to transform your vegetables, how to dry them, whether you are freezing them, whether you are naturally drying them, or whether you just want to, freeze, cut them, blend them, however. So here, you just add your soil to your containers, and then from there, just grow your vegetables. I hope this has been some type of inspiration for you. I hope this helps you to choose. I have so many videos. You can watch those videos on different soils that I use to grow my vegetables and herbs. And if this has helped you anyway, subscribe to Gardeningvava. Share any tips that you have with us, and we would love to know where you are also watching from. That will help us a lot. So this is how our back to the roots natural and organic all-purpose potting mix looks like. This is the first time I'm using this. So I got 4 12-inch pots out of the 2 bags. So as it says, so I did got 4 out of them. So this is what it looks like. And it really looks peat mold, that's what it says it contains in there. Yeah, those things that contains in there. Well, it says 2 10-inch pots equals to 1 bag. So because mine, I think what I have is almost like, I don't even know what size is this. I just got these sizes. I think those were like, this is the sizes of the pot that I use. So I got 4 pots out of these. So that's gonna be 4 plants. So this is what it looks like. I think it's crunchy. A lot of like a mulch type of soil. So those are 4 we got from there. And let's start the other ones that I have. So this is a soil type. This is what it looks like.